Mental Health Mondays, y'all. I mean, I'm here to inform you all the knowledge that I'm learning so that y'all can apply it to your life the same way that I'm applying it to mine. The daily challenge of dealing effectively with emotion is critical to the human condition because our brains are hardwired to give emotion the upper hand. When I read that in this book, it was a weight off my shoulders because in one way or another, it said, okay, well, just like a computer, I can hardwire another program to make it work the way I want to work. So it's like within gaining the knowledge, I learned how to apply it to myself to make these things work for me. So emotional intelligence is key. Let me really get into the book, y'all. It's Emotional Intelligence 2.0. Emotional intelligence is really the key. It's almost key to every door you're going to want to get to and want to get behind, So I'm going to just break into a little bit of the factuals about it just so y'all can understand the way that, I did to apply it. Signals such as smell, hear, taste, touch travel through your body in a form of electric signal, traveling cell to cell before reaching your brain. They enter at the base near the spinal cord and then to the frontal lobe behind the forehead before ever reaching the place where rational and logical thinking takes place. So that's basically explaining that before you ever get to analyze the emotion, you're feeling the emotion. So emotional intelligence teaches you how to go about dealing with that because that's everybody. That's more so the trouble. They pass through your limbic system, the place where emotions are produced before ever hitting the rational logic side where you're analyzing, thinking. Before it ever hits that, you're immediately already in the emotion. 90% of the time, you experience things emotionally before your reason can kick in. Are you able to identify and control your emotions? That's the true question. When I do Mental Health Mondays, I'm going to really get into the details of how I'm learning and my experience in it. But my question to you are you able to identify and control your emotions? 2/3 of us are typically controlled by our emotions and are not yet skilled at spotting them and I said, when I asked, are you able to identify and control your emotions? 2/3 of us are typically controlled by our emotions and are not yet skilled at spotting them and using them to our benefit. So mental health is very important. The same way you work out your body, you need to work out your mind. And if you don't, then in that area, you will fail. You will not be able to endure. That's like the most powerful thing you have. I know, niggas bench press, niggas, all that. But at the end of the day, this is what gets you through life. This is what helps you cope other than God, So I definitely believe that in the process of my change, emotional intelligence is something big I'm getting into. I'm an emotionally rounded person. I more so make all my decisions based off of how I feel. I'm angry, now I'm moving this way. But it's like the moment you feel as though you have no control, take a step and look at how you're reacting. I read that in a book. And just for them to say that shows that you have all control just within your reaction, just within how you decide to move and go about your life when decisions are made that you did not agree with. Emotional intelligence is what helps you cope through it all because you can control everything. You can only control you. So emotional intelligence is what helps you be able to control you. So I definitely think y'all should go, tune in, get into the book, get into your mental health, training yourself to be able to endure. Because you can't stop these things from happening. They're going to happen regardless. These things are going to take place. Obstacles are going to come. Obstacles are going to continue to come. You're not going to ever come to a point in your life where it's no more of them. So the key is to help yourself. How can I endure better? How can I, the next time this situation come around, handle this in a better way? And emotional intelligence, that's how you do it. In almost any and every situation. Because life's not going to go your way. And you can't control nobody else but yourself. So right now in self-awareness, right now in the place that I'm at right now, that's what I'm working on. Mental health, emotional intelligence, building myself up to where it need to be. So I encourage you to do the same. And I encourage you to actually ask yourself when you watching this video, or if you on the live now, are you able to identify and control your emotions? Sometimes we get upset about things we don't even know what the fuck we upset about. So it's like, this is important. This is important because depression, anxiety, not dealing with these things is what brings depression, anxiety. It brings you to a state to where you have control of getting yourself out of, and this is the way. So I encourage you to definitely get into yourself, get into your mental health, and get into your emotional intelligence. Because right now, in the state of life that I'm in, that's the only thing that's helping me stay above the water. And it's Royal G signing off. Mental Health Mondays, y'all.